Although, can I say this? I think I can. Hang on, let me see if this is public. I'm fairly sure it is. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. If you want to work at Paradox, the community manager position, which is basically my position but for Hearts of Iron, is open. I'm just going to double check if they have actually opened recruitment for this yet, but if not, keep an eye on the Paradox recruitment website. I think is just Paradox Careers. Yeah. Have they announced it yet? Community developer, but that's for something different. Stellaris is recruiting content design. Actually, Stellaris is recruiting for a bunch of things at the moment. Let's just sort this by marketing. Yeah. So no, they haven't announced it yet, but that is going to be coming up soon. TM. From the PDXCon website, get a first look and a chance to try out the latest edition, Hearts of Iron by Blood Alone, by being playable at PDXCon. Awesome. Cool. Give you a date for Victoria 3. When it's ready. Where do you bring ideas for Stellaris? Suggestions forum. Paradox Plaza, Stellaris forums, suggestions, subforum. I always have to think so carefully, like, what can I say and what can't I nowadays? Oh dear. Right, where is the volume? Huzzah! I want to turn on the volume for this game so I can hear it. Except I can't while it's loading. Oh, there it is. Oh, almost. Come on. There we go. Nope, just muted it again. Got it. Oh, and we're getting a bunch of follow and, not follows, subscribers coming in. Ma45042, thank you very much for the 13-month resubscription. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. Fred is coming in with a 40-month resubscription. Thank you so much for the ongoing support there as well, Fred. Very much appreciate that. And then Arthur wants me to drink some tea. Hang on, I'm doing this wrong. It is my Hearts of Iron 4 mug. Stellaris beat that number. And again, just the kind of jokes that the marketing managers play with each other. The Stellaris one got this mug and then wrote Stellaris across the top and then added our number, which is higher. Anyway, what the heck is happening in this game again? I don't remember. It's been like a week since I last played this. Cribbitson, thank you very much for the 13-month resub. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. World Ablaze and Mordred, good start to a weekend. Heck yeah. And then Lazarus, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. About the Victoria 3 release date, another quote from PDXCon website, get a dedicated game session to try out Victoria 3 in its best and most stable version yet, with developers from the team present to explain the game, you, and answer your questions. Yes, so Victoria 3, this one I definitely know I can talk about, is going to be very much playable at PDXCon, so if you want to try Victoria 3 in its most up-to-date version, then PDXCon's the place to do it. And also, for a bit of Stellaris inside stuff, I'm running the Stellaris multiplayer game, which is a bit different. So the brief that I was given for Stellaris is, okay, we want you to run a Stellaris multiplayer. Okay, cool, fantastic, I've run these before. You have 2 hours. I have to run an entire grand strategy game. 2 hours. So we're building a mod for it. We're building basically a survival game of Stellaris. So in the center of the map, you have an AI that sends out waves of enemies every 5 years, I believe it is. And then all of the players are on the edge of the galaxy and they have to survive the waves. So every 5 years, a fleet is sent against every single player and you just have to survive against that. You can gang up, you can fight each other, you can do whatever the heck you want. It's just normal Stellaris for that bit. except for the fact that you are under constant attack, so you might want to work together. Possibly. Hype train! Oh, do as well. Heck yeah. Jamie coming in with a 19-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that. Only 5 away from the 2 years. I want my new wings already. Yeah, you want those orange wings. For they are, of course, superior to the plain old golden wings. Peace in our time bypassed. Okay. That's probably something from the update kicking in. Ah, I can't get the political power and stability. I have a feeling they added that. Because we've already got Churchill in. I'm guessing that if you have Churchill in, you can't do this. Oh no, it doesn't say. We're also incredibly short on resources. What the actual heck? It's gone midnight, so this is definitely correct. Is this trade not kicking in? No, I'm trading. How am I 108 steel short? What have they changed? See, the iron ore is refreshed. Is it the ships I'm building? They must have made the ships more expensive. Well, they've made something more expensive anyway. Tanks, maybe? We're currently using 45 steel on tanks. Have the steel mills been kicked in yet? I thought that's something that happened at midnight. And rejoin the axis. Okay, we've now had 2 days past. Yeah, I think they dramatically increased the steel costs for shipbuilding. I mean, that's fair, because I've hardly had to do anything with steel production so far. I did feel like it was a little bit too easy. So, America! I would like to buy 10 factories worth of steel. Okay, this is definitely something I'm going to need to fix. And apparently I'm buying in iron, which I don't need. Except I do. And that's basically the minimum that I can get. Don't want to change my purchase of this. South Africa. I can have a very slight shortage there. That's not a big deal. We are still short on steel. There we go. Alright, well, this rather strongly suggests that I need to build some more steel mills. Yeah, and considering I have 3,000 coal available. Maybe the Germans bombed the steel mills? I don't think so. Nope. They've bombed the civilian factories to absolute shreds, but not the steel mills. So I'm going to need to build quite a few of these. Let's go ahead and prioritise those, except for the North London repairs. Each of these produces, what was it, 20? 25. So if I'm building 4, that's 100. I need at least 2 more than this. Alright, that's going to be my steel mill production. That's going to take a while to kick in. because they're 10,000 each. And more expensive than civilian factories. This is going to take a long time. Alright, fine. Well, at least we got that going. Currently founding the SAS. Right, where are my armies? Are we in North Africa? Is that what we were doing? It is. Well, we are struggling a little bit for supply. We are beating them at sea. That's good.
Huzzah!
And that's going to be Vichy France, so we can't see anything about what they're doing there. Greece. You were asking me whether I did anything to help Greece out, and the answer was no.
Pushing them back, sir! Ready, sir! Ready!
We could send the Marines to go and help the Greeks out. I don't feel like my naval superiority is good enough yet. Let's send in the Marines. Over to there. Meanwhile, over here we're basically just holding and dealing with supply shortages, of which there are many. Yeah, we need to take Tobruk.
Ready!
Which I could try to do. We have way too many troops here. 14 divisions, we don't need that many.
Huzzah!
Basically, any of these units that are super low strength, we're just going to pull you back to Cairo. Because these are regular infantry. Destroyer for bases. Yeah, maybe? I don't feel like I'm struggling at sea. I'm getting all of the resources in that I need. Yeah, we're losing nothing. Nah, we're good. Thanks. Oh yeah, and we beat up Ethiopia. We're in the process of doing it. And then once that's done, we're going to have an influx of Indian troops to the North Africa front, I think. Who are the yellow units? That's you lot. Okay. Why are you all going here? So you know what, I think I'm actually going to pull the purples back completely. Like, they're useful to have here, but right now we've just got such a huge bottleneck. I'd much rather use the yellows. Who are currently getting into position. Okay, so we got motorized here, which are great. We got the tanks here, which are great. And then we got the colonial divisions to hold the line. Hey, Witolo, Uncharted, how are you guys doing? And Witolo, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Uncharted. Very much appreciate that, thank you. Alex the First, thank you also for the 8-month primary sub, thank you very much for that. Ho ho, welcome to the channel, good to have you joining us. Assassin, thank you very much for the bits. And Assassin wants me to drink some tea. Cheers. I should really drink this one this way around. As it's my little Hearts of Iron cappuccino mug. Okay, so we've just researched the flower class. Now, if memory serves, was it the flower or was it the river that I really liked? I think it was river. Because these are frigates which we are building. Now, we want you to be mostly surface detection. Yeah, see, the flower class is already an upgrade over the hunt class. Doesn't have as good light attack, but that's... Oh no, it has terrible max range. No, flower class was the bad one. River is the one I want. Okay. For this, I'm going to need improved centimetric radar. Which is down here, which I can actually go for. It's a little bit ahead of time, but we have a tech bonus, so go for it. Let's get it. What does this mod change about the game? Tech tree, focuses, army balance, equipment balance, unit balance. It's still very much a historical mod, but it changes most things otherwise.
Fall in.
Next we've got you,
Ready, sir.
you, and you have you. Once you're in position.
Ready, sir.
And what are we short in? Guns. We really need more guns. How is the naval battle, air battle going? Yeah. Oh, no. I was going to say the Battle of Britain's over, but actually they're bombing me in smithereens still. So we could probably do with moving a couple more of my planes back over that way. Where are they at the moment? Those are scouts. These are the fighters. Most of them are over the English Channel. Yep, that would explain it. Let's bring half of you back to England. In fact, I would say let's bring the majority of you back to England. There we are. Now we're yellow. We are shooting down a lot of their planes. That's a lot better. Okay, so that's probably why London was getting bombed into oblivion. That makes a lot of sense. That should help. Also, we do not have air superiority over Libya. You're not able to reach, not really. Let's see what we can do about sticking an airbase here. To give us at least a little bit of air power projection. And then we'll need to stick a railway to Tobruk, so that's going to be the other thing, and then start building. Which really should not take you very long. Go!
Move out.
1,400 defense.
Orders. Ready. Come on.
Let's see what we can do about pushing them in from the sides.
Ready, sir.
Because if we can get north of them, then we can flank them. What's this? Yes, absolutely. Where am I losing boats? Convoys, a couple of you there. We do have some convoy raiding going on up here. But we do have frigates in the area with 100% screening. Part of the problem is the positioning. We just have really bad positioning with the destroyer fleets because they're just too big compared to submarines. Oh, wow! So we lost 3 frigates, but we destroyed 140 planes. That's why I've been moving aircraft into the English Channel. Oh, nope, they are... Wow, they are really going for Britain again. Okay. Time to get more serious about this then. Because they are really trying to just throw everything they have at us. Have they started on Barbarossa yet? I don't think they have. So we're very much standing alone at the moment. These are the dark days of the English Empire, British Empire. Losing a couple of destroyers here and there, but nothing really serious. Did my marines arrive? They did, but they got really shot up on the crossing. Awesome.
Huzzah! Listen up!
Take the train. Get out of there. Stop using the supply.
Ready to move!
got some German tanks down here.
Taking cover. Listen up.
Let's push this. With some support, maybe.
Critical distances. Orders. Ready to move.
You are low on fuel, but you should have enough.
Come on.
Yeah, and their supply situation here is a lot better than mine. Like, we are really struggling for that. We've got to take Tobruk.
Ready to move.
Ooh, that's a nasty cut-off. They've just got one guy guarding Athens. That's not good. Greece, you done messed up.
Listen up. Orders.
Wait, is
Orders.
Tobruk on? No. Misreading.
Ready, stop. Ready to move. Taking cover. Move out. Come on.
Ah, we pushed them. Good.
Orders.
They're trying to push me back there. Fair enough. Pinning me. Very annoying.
Orders.
But I'm now in position where I can actually guard against them. Alright, so this fight against Italy is definitely a little bit grueling. More grueling, though, is this.
Huzzah.
They're still losing a lot of planes. They are losing more than we are. Quite a lot more. They also have a lot more of them. How's my radar in this area? Radar, that would be you. We have a max level in Kent, so our radar coverage is pretty spectacular. Our anti-air coverage is also pretty spectacular. Do we have... We have a very slight shortage on fighters, but that would suggest we're actually doing okay with fighter numbers. Fighters there okay, aircraft here are okay. It's just the... Ah! We have an airbase. So we can now move you lot up to here to then support here. That's way too many. By you lot, I meant the fighters, I think. What's the longest range, I wonder? You have quite a long range. Let's move you around. Okay, this would rather suggest that I need to put another level of airbase here, and then I think we'll probably be alright with air coverage. Yeah, we're actually doing a tremendous amount of damage to their army units, which I'm pretty happy about.
Yes, sir.
My colonial units are suffering quite heavily, but they're also really small, so this damage isn't as bad as it looks. It's mostly guns that we're lacking still. Is there anything else that we could cut back on, like support equipment? No. anti-tank, maybe. What would it actually do if we added anti-tank to our colonial units? We have enough. Let's do that. Let's bolster them with anti-tank guns. Just to surprise all of the tanks that they have positioned here a little. I don't know that they'll necessarily be very strong against... Are we even producing guns? Yes. Not a huge number of them, admittedly, because we have so many shortages in different places, and also my steel problems. Again. I think that's partially because there are submarines, yeah, causing some damage. How are my destroyers or my frigates doing? 100% coverage. Unfortunately, I don't think my recon planes are going to... Oh no, we could actually go... We can land in Iceland. Let's surprise them a little. Wait, those fighters? Those are fighters. Not what I meant to do. Stay where you are. I like how they just go backwards. What I wanted to do was move these 12, because I don't have a huge number of naval bombers, but I do have a few. Hopefully they can catch something.